That light is bright as fuck.
You want some lotion?
I probably do, bro. I mean, I've been like in water and shit. I probably need to get some lotion action going.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you get some documentary. Like basically, you got your bloodworm action. Then mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure all that come out the wrong temperature and all feed. Dealing with all these plants and fish and shit, so like it's funny how like baby lotion, I use baby lotion, and I can't really put a whole lot of lotion on if I'm sticking my hands in tanks and stuff, especially tanks with fish in them, because there's stuff in the lotion that'll knock off your fucking fish. You know what I'm saying? Your Planet Tanks, and we got an exciting one for you today. So, real quick, a little side story, man. Your boy Steve, man, the years is catching up with me, man. A lot of y'all that talk to me, that's my close homies that reach out, you know, we talk, y'all know what went down, but long story short, I was in the hospital, y'all.
What?
Like straight up, man. I had finished doing the shoot the day before. I grinded through it, and the next day, which I think had to have been Sunday, I was just having like this excruciating pain. So I called this nurse helpline through my insurance. I'm telling the lady my symptoms. She does like a triage with me over the phone, and she's like, yeah, you need to be in the emergency room or urgent care within the next 8 hours. And I'm like, okay. So, me being me, I throw on a sweatsuit, you know, I gotta look good at the hospital, you know what I'm saying? I go up there, and the doctor goes in, he scans me in, they pull up my medical record, they take me back there and they hand me a cup, and they're like, okay, you need to give us some pee. And I was like, okay. So I gave them some pee. And then they take me back there, they make me put on the little butt gown, you know, with the ass in the back showing, and I'm all embarrassed. I was like, I'm keeping my sweatpants on, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in there waiting, and the doctor comes in, he's like, yeah, we're gonna need to put you on some antibiotics. And I was like, what's going on, doc? And he told me what was going on. And then he comes back and he's like, yeah, we need to do a CT scan on you like yesterday. And I'm like, a CT scan, doc? I'm thinking he's gonna tell me I got the big C. With that, you know, I'm not saying because YouTube is tripping, even though I'm not monetized. I want y'all to see my videos. Yeah, so that's what was going on with that moving forward. But I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm good. I'm no way for worry. I got my medicine, drinking water, chilling out on the booze, maybe a little vino here and there, but no worry for worry. Okay, guys. So you guys know I've been playing with brackish water, brackish black water, all these different types of brack for a long time. And my Miami Vice tank right here behind me is my pride and joy. So I'm sitting up here one night. I gave the Pseudomugil. I get tongue twisted, man. Y'all gotta love me. I had the Pseudomugil C. dorsalis in there. The Pacific blue-backed blue eyes. Say that shit 3 times fast in a sentence. Blue-backed blue eyes. Blue-backed blue eyes. Blue-backed blue eyes. So I gave those a run. I got about a year out of those guys. Very expensive. Then I put in the Pacific blue eye, also known as the Pseudomugil signifer. Still got some ciggies in a few tanks, you guys know. So I'm sitting up here thinking, and I'm brainstorming, and I'm thinking, and then it hit me like an epiphany from heaven. Steve, you've been going at this whole brackish thing all wrong. In fact, everybody's been going at this whole brackish thing all wrong. Why we keep trying to get freshwater fish to go in saltwater, why not try to get saltwater fish to go in a lower salinity? So, right here is the Miami Vice 2.0. Check it out. So you can see everything's in here. What I did was I put some entirely marine fish in this tank. What you guys are looking at right now is nothing less than Banggai Cardinals. And they've been in here for a little while now, and they're all doing good. I got the resident male. They're all eating very well. They're actually really greedy. I'm gonna feed them in a second. But I was thinking, like, I used to reef back in the day, like a lot of you guys know. Kept a lot of saltwater fish, and I was like, why? These guys live in the mangroves. They spawn in the mangroves. I got mangroves. I'm running a Brackish estuary Black Water setup. Why can't I put these fish in here? And then it hit me, and boom. Not only do they love it, they really love it. So it worked. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, it's not sustainable. They're not going to do this. They're not going to do that. Hey, if you guys don't know, these fish are endangered in the wild, and they're very expensive. All of these guys are captive bred, and they're not cheap. So I'm not going to do nothing unethical or place an animal in harm's way. This was a very calculated and educated decision. A lot of work and research went into this decision, and it paid off very well. In fact, it paid off so well, with the addition of some more signifers, I am probably going to add a few more of these cardinals into this tank to establish a colony and hopefully breed them. They are mouth brooders. The male broods the eggs up to the time when they hatch, and he spits them, so on and so forth, etc. Then you raise the young. They're really actually considered a beginner fish, and the fact that they're so tough and hardy is actually kind of what did them in the wild. And that's what drove the price up as well. So this is more of a conservation effort, and also me thinking outside of the box as usual to do something different for the hobby. So let me go ahead and give these guys some feed. So like right here, I got my good old measured turkey baster, my good old mason jar. You can't beat it. It's mason jar, but it's really not as ghetto as you would think. It's measured. It's got milliliters on one side, got ounces on the other side. It's perfect. So yeah, look for stuff around your house that you can use to help you out. In here I got a little bit of mysis shrimp. I got a little bit of bloodworm, and believe it or not, I got a little bit of brine shrimp in here. And I've also added some sea chem vitality. This is just a basic supplement. You can use it for freshwater fish, but it's specifically designed for marine fish. I don't get paid by SeaClim. This is not a commercial. However, it's a good product. I use it. I like it. So if you want to check it out, check it out. Once again, SeaClim don't pay me nothing. I'm just sharing information with you guys, my fish family, my viewers and subscribers. Hey, this stuff works. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give these guys a little bit of feed. So I just take my baster, you know what I'm saying, and I'll put a little bit. I don't want to overfeed because I'm really watching this water, and they're kind of hiding because they don't know what's going on with all the lights and stuff. So I'll just throw that little bit right there and see if we can. There they go in true cardinal fashion. They are food gluttons. There goes a little bit of a pseudomutual SIGs in there trying to get in on some of the action, and they eat a little bit. And not to worry, I also have my cleanup crew in here, the blue-legged hermit crabs. I got some knee-right snails in here. There's some shrimp in here as well, and there's some Sierra snails, and believe it or not, there's some Malaysian trumpet snails in here too, guys. So they're gonna eat and enjoy that, and I'm gonna go ahead and back out and leave these guys alone. But yeah, this right here, Miami Vice 2.0, it's only gonna get better because I'm gonna go purchase some more now that these have held for the time period that they've held. I'm cool, they're past the danger zone. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more of those guys and establish a colony. And those are 100% saltwater fish. So you might be wondering, well Steve, how'd you get them to live? Well, if you go to some of your better saltwater pet stores, they're keeping fish in salinity as low as 0.10. These guys, when I purchased them, were actually kept in water that was 0.018, so 18. This tank fluctuates between 17 and 20 on salinity. These fish are perfect for this environment. Now, am I saying you can do this with all marine fish? Absolutely not. I would recommend against it. But these specific fish do quite well in this salinity. Not to mention the tannins and the structure emulates some of their native habitat. And as you can see, they're doing fine. They're not showing any signs of shock, stress, none of the latter. And they look really great in a black water natural setup. No live rock, no coral, natural. The way it was supposed to be. Once again, Miami Vice 2.0. So we got some changes coming to this tank. The good old HOB is going off. Those ugly heaters, they're leaving. I'm gonna run everything in line. I'm really gonna curate this tank. I'm gonna get bougie and make this bad boy look really, really good. Because with these high dollar fish in here, it just kind of deserves it. I haven't had a cheap fish in here except for my cycler fish. If you guys remember from a while back, the swords, the Murray River rainbows, the regular Australian rainbows, and I do believe that was it. So, there you go with that. So y'all might be wondering, well Steve, I could have swore there were some mangroves in the Miami Vice tank. What happened to them? Y'all, let's take a walk real quick. Y'all come over here with me. I'm gonna show y'all what I did with these mangroves. And as you can see, it's just a piece of styrofoam that I drilled some holes in, and I placed my mangroves in them, and I'm letting them root down and sprout up. So I'm gonna put a light here in the future, probably tonight actually, and so I can have a spotlight over these, and I'm gonna go ahead and let them sprout out. I'm pretty much done with this tank. That's basically what I did with my mangroves, and it's really cool because you can look in here and you can see how they're already rooting up real nicely down there, some of them. That one over there in the far back is just loving it. I got an infestation of snails here. So this is going good. Hey, there's one of the signifers right there, looking good. So that's what we're doing with this tank. So that's what I did with this little project. It was cool, but I'm pretty sure you guys want to know how the L184 albino Placo babies are doing. So let's give those a quick dangle real quick and see how those guys are doing. Y'all sit tight, hold on, let's go over this tank right now. They're all congregating right here, trying to fight to get a good shot for you guys. But the babies are doing good, they're swimming, they're doing their little thing, you know, they're growing. If you guys are wondering, yes, it is an algae bloom. I'm making sure these guys got enough food, so right now they're getting baby brine shrimp, they're getting the Placo wafers so they can munch on those. They're getting spinach, they're getting zucchini, they're getting, I'm throwing them all kinds of food, and I'm just making sure there's a lot of algae in here. I don't really mind sacrificing the skate to do that because they clean it up fairly well. I'm keeping the light on a little longer than normal, but they're looking good, and I'm having to do a buttload of water changes, and you know, my nitrates were through the roof the other day. I completely forgot about that because these guys are so tiny, but each one of these little guys pees and poops, and yeah, my nitrates were like, yeah, we're not having that. So other than that, those are the babies. You gotta check them out for a little while. They're doing good. So that'll wrap this one up. And real quick, just to recap, this is what I need you to do. I need you to log on to warriorplanettanks.com. I need you to sign up with your email. After you do that, click on this video. Let me know, hey, I did it. I'm gonna shoot you a promo code. And don't forget the merch. trying to tell you, y'all missing out on this. You can wear this rain, sleet, shine, tornadoes. Probably not tornadoes, but it will look cool. I'm trying to tell you, it's top notch. Hey, Steve from Warrior Planet Tanks. Hey, y'all have a blessed week. Do what makes you happy. Stay safe with what's going on. Give back. Love somebody. Hug somebody. Call somebody you ain't talked to in a long time that you've been thinking about. Make sure everybody good to go. With that, as always, hey, I'm gonna give y'all a treat. You know what? Hey, let's break the mold. Let's break the cameraman. Let's break the mold. Let's break the mold. You know what? I'm gonna feed the fish. I'm gonna feed the fish. You know what? I already got it pre-staged anyway. So I'm gonna feed my babies. This is apple juice, guys. I got kidney stones, but no, really, it's juice. It's from a fruit. It's delicious. So I'm gonna feed these babies. I don't care, camera gear, everything. I'm probably pissing my cameraman off right now. I just messed up the lighting. But I'm gonna give you guys, if you wanna zoom in on this. So I'm gonna give these guys a little treat and let them, look at them, the vicious piranhas. They're not really piranhas. I heard somebody snitch, called the police on one of the homies. I did not know it was illegal to keep piranhas in my state. So I'm gonna hook these guys up with a little feed. Let y'all watch them eat. You know what? For the homies. Boom. Let them eat, and I'm gonna let the cameraman do what he do. Put some of that funky music on there. Y'all bob to this. Hey, y'all stay beautiful, man. It's Steve from Warrior Planet Tanks. I'm out. Enjoy the fish.